Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
Oh my God, bro! Oh, dog. Madden, brother, Madden.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Another fucking rain game, bro.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Let's go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Here now, 3rd and 5.
60 by 6, 60 by... Here we go, set.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Bro.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. Patriots running for the punt.
Marcus Lawrence.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though.
I don't think the Seahawks is going to be as bad as everybody says they are. Like, they really did. They lost, but they also had, like, things to replace what they lost.
In motion, the tight end, Uzomah. Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Man, in terms of league play, Ravens is in motion. It's not as fun as you think it would be.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Stafford fires to Kupp.
And he will score. Why was you not in the flats?
Kupp, touchdown Seattle. That his first touchdown of the new year.
That's why I didn't even have
and that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
70 Lions. Ready?
To throw now, May. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. We'll go play action with May. Now a shot here, deep middle.
Oh, my goodness.
He can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
On play action, here's Darnold. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So after... An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Throwing, Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there. Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be taken down right at the... yard line. First and 10. Throwing is May. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Here's May. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
To throw on first down is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now a give up the middle.
Let's go.
The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, New England. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Pats are on the board. It's 10-7.
You play German.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Man, I saw that.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive.
Oh, man.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
You got to get a better angle,
really nice
brother.
Here to the drive, early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Hold him.
That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross. Darnold now to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Oh, boy. Ow. I was about to be sick.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from his big tight end shot.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Walker. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jabril Peppers up from the safety spot to bring him down. The tight end Fant in motion. On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. Connects with Kupp on the slant.
He getting some bullshit, dog.
He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Oh!
This one complete to his tight end.
Oh, what?
And he'll be taken down.
Bro.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Kupp in motion. They motion the slot man left. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Myers, good on the extra point.
I'm not gonna lie.
Seahawks will get out in front, 17-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun. it's May. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
I don't know what to do. I mean, in the pocket. I can't scheme it up no better.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
2-year, $150 million? $75 million?
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come.
You gotta go. That's all my cap.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half.
But you know, he get that
couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Because of that,
he'll come across the 20
that second apron rule, nigga. I'm not doing that.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
We'll take a shot downfield looking for Kupp. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He gets that to his big target back. And he's into the end zone. Noah Fant, touchdown Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May.
Oh, my goodness.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
May to throw on 2nd. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
On 3rd and long, here's, they're on him with a flag, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Valdez-Scantling on the move. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Oh, my God.
And what a catch for the first
I tried
down.
to bait him.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seattle.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack. To throw is Darnold. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
On 3rd down, they go with Walker.
Oh, my God, bro.
And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19, let's go.
Throwing now is May. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
One thing I love about college, though, is hurry-up offense. Nigga, because it don't waste no time. It's 11 seconds. Man, god damn, better off just kicking the play.
Okay, break. Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is hard. He is in. Tayshaun Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. The Patriots are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
In and out of my skin.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on! That hit your hands! It hit his hands, Steve! It hit his hands! Oh!
His receiver, he's staying in phase and in rhythm, and then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets.
It hit his hands, Steve!
But nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Catch number 7
Oh, what?
so far in this one. And a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Oh, yeah. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. the play fake. Here's Darnold. He's got the connection
Got
there.
fucking
to
burnt.
Scantling.
You got burnt.
And he will go all
burnt.
the way.
You didn't even touch the bitch.
Valdez Scantling. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up. The tight end Fant in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff.
Going?
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up.
Oh, niggas just be running. Just running, dog.
To throw is May. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that